Hello everyone. Welcome to day 3 of our e-learning out of 20. The day today is Thursday, April 16th, day 3 out of 20. We are almost done with our first week. After today we have one more day and our first week is in the books. Of course, our goal is for 60 minutes, just like every other day. And we have the 3 categories. So let's get started. Let's talk about our reading for today. For today, we are going to read and review page 324, our comprehension skill, author's purpose. I'm sure most of you remember author's purpose. We've had author's purpose several times during the school year. This is another opportunity to practice that skill. Author's purpose is on page 324, and I would like for you to read page 324 and review what we know about author's purpose, okay? This is a nice little review, but of course, I know you guys remember pie. That's a clue for author's purpose. Now, after you finish that, we're going to do a Kahoot. Kahoot is an app on your iPad. It's purple with a big K with an exclamation mark. The Kahoot for author's purpose is pen number 04555097. This is a great practice for you for author's purpose. If you have trouble finding it or it doesn't work, you can pick a different one. Go to the search engine at the top of Kahoot and type in 3rd grade author's purpose. And you can try a different one. Or maybe you get done with that one and you loved it and you want to do another one. We didn't get to do Kahoot very much, and now it's free for everyone. You could try a couple of them, but this is the one I'd like for you to try. If it can work for you, that's the one I need you to do. So you're going to read, review, remind yourself what author's purpose means, and then do a Kahoot for practice. That's our reading for the day. Now, language arts, grammar, writing, all of that, right here, language arts. We're going to talk about a word part that we've talked about all year, suffixes. Of course, we know a suffix goes at the end of a word. And so we're going to go to page 322, where it tells us about some suffixes. They have 4 of them: the Y, the ish, the hood, and the meant. And they give us some examples of those words. Now, we haven't really talked about any of these except for the Y, which of course we know means in that way. So bumpy means in a bumpy way. The others we haven't talked about what they mean. But what we just want to do today, it would be great if you wanted to look up what they mean, but it's okay if you don't. We want you to just find them. Find them and practice saying them. They're over here in the I can read section. You have to find as many words as you can with the suffixes Y, ish, hood, and meant. Now, I have a paper for you where you sort them. Now, of course, you don't have to use this paper. You can use your own paper. You can use whiteboards. You can use the app, the typing app on your iPad. I forgot to say that yesterday. But of course, you can always do your work in notes. This is the paper that I need back because this tells me that you can sort them. Pretty easy, but want to see how many you can find in here. Maybe you can think of some others on your own. But if not, I need you to find all the ones you can find in here, remembering with the suffix at the end of the word. Now, I skipped something. Some of you might have noticed this. I told you to do the author's purpose Kahoot, but then I forgot to tell you this part right here. Read the story again. I kind of told you yesterday it was coming. So we actually have 3 things to do for reading in language arts. Our first reading skill is, of course, to talk about the author's purpose. Practice this page, read over it, review what it means, and then do a Kahoot. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. We don't get to do that very much, and hopefully it'll help you to learn and to practice. After you get your Kahoot done, don't forget, you've got to reread the story. We always read it twice before we take our test, and tomorrow will be our test already. So practice our author's purpose comprehension skill with a Kahoot, and then reread the story. Then, easy peasy, our grammar, word work, language arts. This skill is so easy today. We're just practicing finding those words with those suffixes and sorting them. I can send this paper, but you don't have to use it. You can type it in your notes app, you can do it on a whiteboard, you can do it on your own paper. Just make sure you are finding those words with those suffixes and putting them in the right spot. We're already down to math. We got those two explained, and now we're ready for math. Of course, don't forget to practice at least 5 minutes, maybe more if you can. The hard ones. Don't just try those easy ones, do the hard ones. Then, of course, today is something we haven't done yet, but we've done it a ton at school, IXL. IXL, W9, W10, W11. And of course, our goal is always 80. Well, sometimes it's 100, but we're going for 80 for this. This is the fraction section that we did a lot of them beforehand. If you have these done and you don't have some of the other W's done, you can go back and get those done, even though I'm not assigning them. A good goal, if you have any of these done and you don't have any of the others done, is to go back and make sure you've got all those W's done, because that's some great practice on the fractions. So math is super easy today. We only have, but this might take you a little bit longer than the 40 minutes, the 20, the 20, the 20. And if this takes a little bit longer, you might not have as much time for math today, but that's okay. If these don't get finished today, they're going to have to be finished tomorrow, so you might have to work on those a little bit longer too. But just do your best, see how much you can get done. Hopefully some of you have some of those done, or at least have started, or they'll go fast, since we've been practicing for 2 days with numbers on a number line. So for math today, IXL, nothing to send me. So all I need is your suffix sort. That's it. This is the suffix sort. That's kind of hard to say fast. I just need to know that you can separate the words into which one has which suffix on the end. Really, really easy. But also, it might be a good thing, just for your own fun, look up what those words mean. I know a Y means in that way, but what does it mean to have hood and wheat and mint and ish? I wonder what those actually do to the word. Challenge yourself to see if you can figure that out after you've got those sorted, because that's a pretty easy assignment. Let's review what we need for today. We need to read the page and review what author's purpose means, do a nice little practice Kahoot or two, and then reread the story, because tomorrow is test day. Then review what a suffix is. We already know. It's a word part we add to the end of a word. And then, of course, read the I can read and find as many of those words with suffixes as you can and put them in the right category. 4 suffixes that we're talking about this week: the Y, the ish, the hood, and the mint. Make sure that you can sort all of those words into the right spot. And then math facts, at least 5 minutes of math facts, the hard ones. And then do some IXL. If you have your IXL done and you have all the rest of this done, do something else you want to do. You earned it. But if you don't, make sure you get all this done, because these will be on there for tomorrow too. The only thing I need your mom and dad to send me is a copy of the suffix sort, which is pretty easy. So today will be pretty easy as far as what to send me. Here's our reminder I forgot to show you at the beginning. Every day I need a check-in. I need to know that you're here. Here, thumbs up, smiley face, some sort of a, yep, Mrs. Ault, we know, we're here, we're working hard, so I can count you for attendance. And then, of course, don't forget to send me your work. This is day 3, Thursday, of our first week, and so you should have sent me the work from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If not, it's all due tomorrow. So make sure you're sending me your work as you're getting it done. Send it to me with Remind or email. And of course, as always, let me know if you need more help or need a conversation. We can do a FaceTime or a Zoom. Thank you so much. Being good listeners, being good workers. I miss you guys. I'm so glad that you're getting all your work done, and we're working hard, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our last day of week 1.